Today we're using all of these AI models to create a true operating system that can be installed on a computer. That's right, I know you guys are sick and tired of all of those videos making OS but with HTML and CSS. So today we're actually going to build an operating system.
Microsoft!
Let's start by creating a prompt. This time I'll be using Gemini because we've been using ChatGPT in the past couple of videos. So this time I want to use Gemini. Let's use Pro so that we get the best result. You're an expert systems engineer and OS developer. You specialize in OS dev using assembly, NASM, and C. So we're definitely going to install extensions for C, and probably we're gonna need to install something for NASM. Now, I'm gonna say I'm not really an expert when it comes to building operating system. I've never done it. It's actually my first time working on this kind of project, and I'm just gonna pretend I know shit. So we have the following instruction. Once you paste the prompt into Cursor, it will generate the code. Here's what you need to look out for to ensure it actually works in VirtualBox. So you need the following prerequisites. So we need to install the following. And since we're using Windows, we're gonna need to use WSL or Windows Subsystem for Linux. Alright, so without further ado, let's copy the following prompt and then we'll just paste the prompt here. We'll make sure that we change the host OS to Windows 11 and we'll start with GPT 5.2 Codex. And while we're waiting for this, let's go back to the browser and install VirtualBox.
12 seconds later.
And we finally have VirtualBox installed. Let's go back to Cursor. Alright, so it's finally done building. We have the following project. The next thing that we need to do is follow the instructions here. So let's just scroll all the way down and maybe we'll find an instruction what to do next. So we just need to run the following make command. But before we continue, I just want to make sure that we install the following extensions. And I believe we also need to install WSL here. Click install. And go to this page, and if you click this button, we should have a command that we can just copy and paste in the terminal, and that should start installing WSL. And now it's done. We just need to restart our system. I'll be back in 3, 2, 1. Alright, we are back. The next thing we're going to do is install Ubuntu. So we'll type wsl.exe and then we're going to use the flag install. And we'll just install Ubuntu version 22.04. Here we go, it is finally cooking. I know guys, this is taking a long time, but be patient, this is gonna be worth it. There you go, it is finally installed. So the next thing we're going to do is open the following project in WSL. Now I actually have no idea how to connect these two, so I'm just going to ask ChatGPT. And we got the following instructions. We just need to update. And finally, we just need to change our current directory. And this time we'll run the command make. And here we go, we have an error, permission denied. But do we have the ISO? We don't have the ISO, so we'll just copy the following error, paste it here. This time, we'll use the agent. I have a good feeling about this. I feel like it's gonna work. Okay, now it is done. So what the hell happened? Apparently, we don't have the following, but we have this, so it's gonna be okay. Alright, so we just need to do the same thing, run make, and that should build. Here we go, we don't have errors, and we have the ISO here. It is finally time to install. Let's go and open VirtualBox, and then we'll just create a new virtual machine. And we finally have our OS here. We just need to turn this on by clicking the start button. Here we go. This is the moment of truth. Is this gonna be okay? Oh, we got something. Hello world, welcome to my OS. Okay, so let's try something else. Now that we have the operating system installed in a virtual machine, then the next thing we're going to do is to customize the OS. So this time, I'm going to use Gemini 3 Pro. Tell Gemini that we have finally installed the operating system or the ISO in the virtual machine. And here we go, we have a rotating donut, but it's going crazy. But would you look at that? We finally have something inside of our virtual machine. You can actually install this and just look at your screen. Now let's just fix the rotation speed, and I want to add something on top of it. We now have the following. It's still going crazy, but we have subscribed to Weekly How, which is what you guys should be doing right now. Subscribe to the channel. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is improve the operating system, because let me tell you guys, this is not an operating system. This is just a black screen with a rotating donut. And this time we will use Opus 4.5. I highly doubt this is gonna work, but I trust Opus 4.5. If we read the following, the user wants to transform this minimal OS into something like Windows 7 with full GUI. This is massive undertaking. We're talking about graphics mode, mouse driver, keyboard driver, Windows manager, desktop environment. You know, I highly doubt this is gonna work. If this works, it's done. You guys are cooked. Imagine this. This is gonna take years, is it? It's literally building the entire font system. Holy shit, it is finally done. It took 9 minutes, but here we go. It is finally time to start it. Will it work? We'll find out. Here we go. Whoa, it actually worked! And we can control the mouse. This is crazy. We have a start button, we have a clock, and we have, what is this? We have a notepad, we have settings, and we have another folder here. Let's click the start button. Oh, this is crazy. This is wild. Guys, we just built an operating system. This is crazy. Let's open the documents. Okay, so I'm clicking documents and it's not working. What about pictures? It's not working. I'm clicking them, but it's not working. It's fine. If I click the clock, nothing happens. I'm trying to right click on the desktop, but nothing happens. Double click on a folder, nothing happens. Okay, so by the looks of it, we just need to fix a couple of things here and there. I want to make sure that we can open an app and a folder, but let's just take this one step at a time. Let's start with a notepad. This time I will use Kimi K2. I've heard good things about this model and I'm hoping it does well in this video. Okay, what the hell is going on now? Kimi K2, man, what are you doing? Looks like it is done, but as you can see, it's just a bunch of mess. Let's open Notepad. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. We'll just skip Kimi K2 because it doesn't really work. It's a disappointing model, so we'll just skip that. Let's use Sonnet 4.5. Alright, now it's done. How to use Notepad. Boot the OS with a new build myos.iso, click the notepad, just click it I guess. Okay, looks like nothing really changed, but if I click this notepad, nothing happens. Okay, this is gonna be my last attempt. I really want to see if it's gonna be able to create the notepad application. So let's use the same model, GPT 5.2 Codex, and then just copy the same prompt, paste it here, and just let GPT 5.2 do its own thing. Okay, apparently it wasn't opening because desktop icons only selected on click. They never called the app's unopen handler. That's why it wasn't working. And here's the operating system. Let's open Notepad. Please. Is this gonna work? 3, 2, 1. It worked! Yeah! It actually worked! Welcome to WHOS Notepad. Type here to create your text file. You know what to do? Subscribe to Weekly How. So yeah guys, ChatGPT and the rest of the models were able to create an operating system. My thoughts on this, as always, if I put more time on this project, we could probably build something that could replace Windows or Mac. I mean, this OS was made in just an hour, and here we managed to create an OS with a working GUI. But let me know what you guys think. Would you make your own operating system? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have ideas of what I should make next, let me know in the comments as well. Now subscribe to the channel and like this video if you want to see more videos, and as always, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.